Good morning students. Today we are going to revise our computer chapter 1 unit 1 which belongs to class 9 and the chapter name is communication skills, that unit 1 and communication skills, in which we have earlier discussed about it. There are total 9 sessions in unit 1. Okay, first thing is communication and its elements. First we have to know about what is communication. Communication is a method through which we can communicate with each other, which is known as communication. So how can we able to communicate with each other? We can communicate with each other with the help of communication skills. And what are the communication skills? Skills means how you able to just share your knowledge or your thinkings to others. The method of sharing different skills, different communication style is called communication skills. Okay, this all you have to understand what is communication. Then we have to understand what is communication. Communication, in simple words, the word communication has its origin by Latin word communicato, which means to share. In simple words, the communication is sharing of information. The act of communication involves transferring information from one person to another person. It is called communication. Now, in next page, next slide, we are going components of communication. What are the components which is useful in communication? First thing is the context, environment or setting in which message is given. The context, what kind of context we are communication with. Okay, the message, what is the message, and that message is understandable to the sender or not. Next, a sender means who can send the messages, conveying in the messages, encoding, decoding, how the message is given in communication channel. One receiver, if suppose we are sending some messages and receiver is not there, so how can we able to share our knowledge or thinking or thoughts? Okay, and feedback of receiver, the feedback is very necessary. So what receiver has received in your message, you have to send the feedback. Okay, thus the communication is two-way communication process by which the one and other share their knowledge and thinkings. Here in the figure we can clearly it has clearly seen that. Okay, sender, message, channel, medium, receiver, noise, like that. Okay, process of communication. This whole picture belongs to process of communication. Now next thing, these are explained, that all things given in the figure. Okay, first is the context. What context we are going to discussing or sharing our knowledge or communicating with each other. Message, what kind of message. Then encoding, that language, if we are just talking in a particular language, that receiver has to know or have to know that particular language. Okay, the receiver or like that you have to study line by line all things. Okay, now in next slide we are going, why do we need communication? Okay, why do we need communication? These are important things we have to discuss. First thing is to inform, to create awareness, to express feelings, to influence or pursue, to promote or action and encourage differentiality, to imagine and to develop relationship. These are the basic need for communications. Okay, next thing is perspective. What kind of perspective in particular communication is going on, we have to know the perspective also. Okay, next thing is that different types of barriers in communication. What kind of barriers in the communication? Suppose we know English and other person do not know the English language, then how will he or she able to communicate with us? Okay, so he has to know that English language, otherwise we have to communicate in language he or she known about. That is the different types of simple types of barrier. We know the personal, some barriers are personal barriers, organizational barriers, cultural barriers, semantic barriers, gender barriers, perceptual barriers, language barriers, emotional barriers, environmental barriers, and physical barriers. Okay, we have to know some barriers of communication. What are the barriers of communication? First is semantic barriers. What is semantic barrier? Means confusion created due to the words used by the sender and interpreted. Means some can ambiguous words can be used, so it can create confusions. Next is emotional and barriers. There are many kind of barriers. You have to study all the barriers. If you have any confusion, you can ask me some questions. Okay, these are the basic needs of communication and barriers of communication. What kind of barriers we are facing in communicating with each other. These are the main barriers, main basic barriers are there. Okay, next thing, what is effective communication? There are many kind of prerequisites fulfilled. A message that conveys must be clear and consistent. Okay, so for effective communication we have to very clear kind of talking. Now session 2 has begun. Methods and types of communication. What kind of methods we are using for communicating each other? Various methods we can communicate with each other all the time, sometimes knowingly, sometimes inadvertently. The basic aim of communication to share information. Communication takes some various forms, dialogue, speeches, orders, requests, like that. Okay, many kind of communications we have. So some communication types of communication we have to know. First is verbal, second is non-verbal, third is visualization, and fourth is written. Okay, so in verbal communication, general sense we are talking with each other is known as verbal communication. Second is non-verbal, means symbolically we can just talk with each other. Okay, how the disabled persons are talking with each. Visualization means we can show the pictures to communicate with each other, and written communication, which is by letter or application we are doing. Next thing, verbal communication. Here has given general communication we are using is called the verbal communication. In general we are using that kind of communication only. Okay, like we are talking to our friends, countrymen, by ears, like that. Okay, next thing is advantage of verbal communication. What are the advantage and disadvantage of verbal communication? First thing, it saves the time and information passed immediately. Second thing, it is cheaper way of communication. No matter has no materials required, we can directly communicate. Any clarification question you referred can be given. You get instant feedback. It is powerful persuasive tool. Okay, it is very easy to understand and very less cost effective. You can verbally talk with each other. Next thing is disadvantage of communication. Longer messages. Okay, we cannot be remember and we cannot be have the record of that. There are chances of miscommunication. Okay, you cannot after a long time you want to remember that, you cannot able to remember. No permanent record is there. At times misunderstanding, like that some disadvantages are there. Hope you have all understand. Now session 3 belongs to non-verbal communication. What is non-verbal communication? We have to use it. These are the main things in non-verbal sounds. Non-verbal communication done without use of words, verbal, written, is called non-verbal communication. There are many ways to communicate without using language. Indulge gesture, postures, like body language, like that you are using non-verbal communication. Means from expressions, from face expressions, you can easily understand that person what think about you, your communication, and like that he or she can communicate with by expressions only. Like that some sound, ways of talking, postures, appearance, head movement, hand movement, eye movement, facial expression, body contact, closeness, like that. These are the key features of non-verbal communication. These you have to read it carefully. If you have any confusion, ask me. These are the facial expressions. Your I am happy, I am sad, I am surprised, I am shy, I am angry, like that. And body languages signs like that: bored, depressed, so down, elated, defensive, thoughtful, like that. The body expressions are there. So you have to just read it carefully, all the things. Next, these are the some key features of non-verbal communication as given here. You have to understand all the things. If you have any problem, you can ask me. Look that picture. Touch is an integral part of communication. So here in this picture, baby has no idea how to communicate with his or her mother. Okay, so how the baby communicate with his mother? With the expression, by the expression, some expression he or she just showing to her mother, and her mother has to identify the expressions of the baby. This is a good example of non-verbal communication we are communicating. Okay, these are the some things are given. You have to just read it carefully. Next thing is visual communication. What is visual communication? Visually communication means you can see the communication. You can just gather the things by seeing it. Okay, visual communication uses visual aids to communicate ideas, symbols or images, include signs, graphics, pictures, models, like that. Okay, you have to communicate by using that method. You can communicate easily. Okay, by these pictures, objects, people, picture, charts, films, like that, these has given. Okay, so you have to see this and understand this. Next thing, session 4 is about written communication. How the written communication is has been done. Okay, so what is written communication? Messages, instruction, orders, request, notices that makes the words and symbols are types is called written communication. Like we are writing some letters or application, and by record they are available for future uses, is called a written communication. So it is a very traditional type of communication we are using in past or current scenario. Here, effective written communication simplifies complex concepts and ideas, like that. Okay, for written communication effective, like it follows the C's. Okay, 7 C's it can follows, like clear, concise, concrete, correct, coherent, complete and courteous. Okay, some advantages are given here. The advantage and disadvantage of written communication, we have to see that it is permanent record, ideal, official and legal method, presents complicated matter accurately, it can be referred to any type of clarification, it is suitable for long distance communication, it can be sent to many people, organization at the same time. Okay, these are the advantages of written communication. Disadvantage, it is time consuming. Second thing, it is costly as using in paper and printing. Third thing is immediate clarification or feedback of possible. It causes delay in talking decisions. It is not suitable for unlettered people, and lack of flexibility is needed. Okay, next thing, good writing skills allow you to communicate with the message and audience than think the face to face by telephone. Like that, we are using phrases and all other things. Okay, by this communication method we can using how the grammar, syntax, like used, you have to take it, like marks of punctuation, which mark, full stop, commas and other apostrophe colons, like that, which kind of mark we have to use in which kinds of sentences. They are using only full stop, period, commas. You have to understand all the things. Question mark, okay, exclamatory mark, like you have to understand all the things. Next thing, all things are given here: apostrophe, question mark, brackets, hyphen. Okay, you have to understand all the things. Next thing is parts of speech? How can we able to know about parts of speech? Here given noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, article, adverb, preposition, conjunction and interjection. Okay, so we have to understand all the sections of parts of speech. In the English language there are 8 basic parts of speech. There are noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, preposition, conjunction, interjection. You have already studied it in previous classes, so you have to just go through that simple things. Noun given, their function given, examples are given, pronoun, a word, function and example, verb, function and example, adverb, adjective, function and examples. Okay, you have to just go through it. It is very simple method, and the examples are given very simply. Okay, next thing is adverb, their function, example, preposition, function and example, conjunction, function and example, interjection, function and example. You have to study all things, you have to go through this. Okay, next thing is article. What is article? We have to understand A and B are examples of article. Okay, note then definite article, what is indefinite article, all things are given here. You have to learn it carefully. If you have any confusion any point of time, you can ask me, you can free to ask me any questions. Okay, about regarding this chapter, session 5, that is types of sentences. What kind of types of sentences are there, we have to study in this. Okay, what are different sentences, we have to understand. To communicate well, we need to able to good sentences. Seize communication. Let us different parts of subjects. Sentences, subject is what we have to action by the subject and object and verb, like that it is given. Direct or indirect object, what is indirect and what is indirect, all things are given here. You have to understand it thoroughly. Okay, next, hint of indirect species and objected given here. You have to just study all the things. Okay, like in figure the given, how can we able to do this. Some sentences given, they are divided into 4 types: declarative, interrogative, imperative and exclamatory. How the sentences are: I like the chocolate, that is declarative. Interrogative, what do you like, that is interrogative. Imperative means bring me, it can be ordered. Exclamatory, wow, alas, like that. Okay, next thing is, how can we build the paragraph. What is paragraph? We can write about a paragraph is a set of sentences about the coherent idea, like that. We have to understand the paragraph. Paragraph is a set of sentences about one coherent idea. It is a simple or short kind of writing. Okay, next thing, some like that, a series of paragraph makes an essay, email, reports, like that. Combination and groups of paragraphs form essays, letters, like that. Okay, next thing, next session is question. How can we able to form a question? How can it will be possible? Okay, how can we all things are given here. We have to understand WH series questions means what, why, where, like that, by using prefix WH. So how can we able to form questions? All things are given here. Okay, question text, WH questions, like that. Auxiliary verbs, how can we able to use in questions? Okay, we are given some questions methods. We have to understand and all the things. If any point of time you ask the questions, you can able to ask me. Next thing is introducing yourself. How can we introduce ourselves to a new person? Okay, so these are the methods. How can we able to introduce? Okay, first, what's your name, what's your father's name, where do you belongs to, and what's your qualification, like that. You have to, like that, you have to introduce yourself. Then last and least, that is basic pronunciation. You have to pronunciate anything very accurately according to grammar laws. You have to pronunciate it where the silent things are given, like that, like we pronunciate talk, the L is silent, like that, walk, that is L is silent. Okay, some clusters and constant clusters are given, trigraph, digraph, like that. We have to understand all the things. Some Hindi words also given, how can we pronunciate it in Hindi or English, that is different things and styles are given. Then in Hindi, how will we able to write ball, and how will we able to write mat, like that. Okay, the pronunciation things in the diagram you can easily see that some homographs and homophones given here. Okay, so we have to understand it and read it from your book. If any confusions are there in spelling or pronunciation, we can ask me some questions, say it correctly in negative, like that, say it correctly. Okay, last and very important thing, let's recollect of the particular chapter, communication, sharing information. First thing is, the components involved in the process of communication are in the context of message encoding and communication, decoding, feedback, perspective and effective communication, like that. Communication takes various forms: verbal communication, non-verbal communication, visualization and written communication. Verbal communication, speech, spoken words, share information. Next thing is, communication done without words is called non-verbal communication. Next thing is, sending messages, instruction, order, request, notices, writing, comparisons. For communication effective, follow and 7 C's we have discussed about: clearance, concise, concrete, correct, coherent, complex, complete and courteous. Okay, like that we have to understand. Then after, there are some advantages and all forms of communication: correct grammar, a sentence expenses the complete thought of subject and predicate, marks of punctuation at the correct place. Then after, a sentence of object can indirect and direct object. Sentence can be active or passive voice is in active or passive voice. There are 4 kinds of sentences: declarative, interrogative, imperative and exclamatory. So you have to discuss all the things. We can start the question mark, WH, how, why, what, like that. Okay, hope you all have understand the things. Okay, like phonetics, we have to pronounce it correctly in any of the languages. So hope you will understand what we have discussed. Thank you.